Right, guys, a warm welcome to tonight's live stream. It is the All Blacks up against Italy in the Rugby World Cup, game 26 of the edition in France in 2023. Looking forward to this one, and I've got the All Blacks to win by 53 points today. A lot of people are expecting Italy to cause an upset today, but I don't think it's going to be the case. I think this All Black side is going to come out firing and pretty destructive as well and really crush the Azzuri today. But see how it's going to turn out because at this stage, we've got the poll up on the channel. Can Italy cause a major upset tonight? 67% says yes, and 43% says no. So we'll have to wait and see what is going to happen there. Greg Koekemoer sê, Guru Naan sê, hallo Greg, goed om jou weer te sien. As ons wag vir die mense om in te skakel hier op die kanaal vanaand. Greg also says, I think you will be spot on, Guru. All Blacks for a big win tonight. Right, so without further ado, they're busy with the national anthems. Let's go through the team lineups real quickly. As always, starting with the All Blacks, the back three, Beauden Barrett, Will Jordan, and Mark Talia, with the midfield, Rico Ioane and Geordie Barrett, and in the halfback combination of Richie Mohanga and Aaron Smith, completing this backline, this very, very dangerous backline for the All Blacks tonight. Expect Rico Ioane and especially Geordie Barrett back in that number 12 jersey to cause quite the stir in this game today. Guys like Mark Talia and Beauden Barrett will all obviously also have a big jolt tonight, scoring plenty of tries, I think, tonight in this clash. But I think Italy will keep them for about the first half, but the second half is going to be a runaway situation, I think. Looking at the forwards, we got Hardy Sevilla, Dalton Papali, and Shannon Frizzell, which I think is their strongest back three that the All Blacks can possibly select at this stage with the injury to Sam Cane. Then the lock combination of Scott Barrett and Brody Retallick, and then the front row combination of Nipo Laulala, Cody Taylor, and Ofak Tuanga Fassi. Looking at the bench, Dane Coles, Tamari Williams, Tyrell Lomax, Sam Whitelock, Sam Cane, Cam Roygard, Damian McKenzie, and Anton Leonard Brown forms a very dangerous bench for this All Black side tonight. Looking at the Italian side tonight, the back three, Tommaso Allen, Angie Capuzzo, and Monty Ioane in that back three. Along in the midfield, Jean Ignacio Brex and Luca Morisi. And in the halfback combination, Apollo Garbisi and Stephen Barney. Looking at the forwards, we got Lorenzo Canoni, Michael Lamaro, and Sebastian Negri. And in the lock combination of Federico Russo and Tino Lam. The front row being Marco Riccioni, Gianmarco Nicotera, and Danilo Facchetti. Looking at the bench, we got Hame Fiber, Imaneva, Simoni Ferrari, Nicolai Canoni, Manuel Zuliani, Toa Halavifi, Martin Pagerello, and Paulo Odogwu. Very good Italian side. And for those of those who have the hope of an Italian upset, I think this is probably the best Italian side we'll probably see on the pitch for the last 10 years, I would say, probably. Looking at the referee for tonight, Matthew Carley, he's come under a lot of scrutiny. Very poor refereeing by him throughout this competition already, but hopefully he will deliver the goods today and blow accordingly. Assistant referees Nick Berry and Christoph Ridley, along with the TMO Brett Cronin. So that is your lineups for today, and looking forward to this one. Eddie Kin says, hi Nan, Tamil, All Blacks win. And then Antoinette Gerber says, hi Guru, I'm here, go Italy. So we'll see how the night progresses. But like I said, I think the All Blacks for a massive victory today. I've got my Super Brew at 53 points. We'll have to wait and see how that one turns out today. I've been pretty off on my Super Brew this week. Let's quickly go and have a look there. How my predictions so far has gone. So I went with Italy. No, not that one. Let's just quickly have a look round. Can we get a new round up here? Doesn't seem like it. Let's quickly go and have a look at the picks. Yeah, so this week's picks, I went Uruguay by 35, and in the end, I only won 36-26. I had Samoa for the win, and Japan won 28-22. So as far as that goes, I'm pretty much off on this week's Super Brew, but we'll see how it goes. Marius Broodryk says, Dumelang. Right, so let's get ready for this game between the All Blacks and the Azzuri. World Cup game 26. It is going to be Italy to kick off from right to left on the screen. And let's see, they're playing in their white jerseys. The All Blacks in their white and their black jerseys. So, yeah, let's get this one on. Matthew Carley to call for the kickoff to this game. Big game here for the All Blacks. Do they win this one? They go through to the quarterfinals and will probably take on Ireland, unless Scotland will have the final say next week. Right, almost ready for this one, as Italy will get this one underway. It's going to be Tommaso Allen to get this one underway. And here we go with the kickoff to this game. It's a deep kick in taken by Mark Delia inside the 22, about 20 meters out from the far side of the field. Aaron Smith now, Brody Retallick. He sets it up inside the 22, right in the middle of the field. Back it comes now, and it's going to be Bowden Barrett who's going to kick this downfield, not going to find touch. And here's a counter-attack opportunity. Paulo Garbisi, almost up to the 10-meter line of the All Blacks, now comes back. Carried up there by Negri, just up over halfway. Italy now starting to bash this forward right in the middle of the field. Comes back Lamaro, Garbisi, Ioane, cut back on the inside by Capuzzo. Almost up to the 10-meter line he goes. Now it's taken up by Nacho Brex. Monty Ioane again, and now Riccioni driving it just up over halfway towards the middle of the field now. Garbisi now, it's Tommaso Allen Ioane, a charge here from Negri between the 22 and the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Garbisi show and go again, a little bit under pressure though. And it looks like the All Blacks have stolen this. Yes, it does come back to them. And now they're going to run this from inside their own 22. Rico Ioane gets the pass on the inside to Moanga. Moanga throws a little dummy, brought down on a 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory in the middle of the field. Barrett, Geordie Barrett. Now it comes out to Artie Sevilla up to the halfway line. Right in the middle of the field, Geordie Barrett now taken up by Laulala. Again they come, and on the charge, great hands here from the All Blacks as it's Rico Ioane bursting his way up over the halfway up to the 10-meter line on the near side of the field. Moanga. Again, Scott Barrett now taking it up just up over halfway. Aaron Smith going with a box kick over the top, looking for space in behind and finds a bit of space into touch. 5 meters inside the 22 of Italy. Line up to Italy. 2 minutes gone. And yeah, let's see what Italy can do with this one. Alvario says, hello, Guru, and all pressure on the All Blacks tonight. Nico Terra with the throw into this lineup. Goes to the back to Russo, back to Lamaro. Now it's Vardy. Out it goes to Ignacio Brex, but a forward pass called by Matthew Carley, and it will be a scrum down to the All Blacks in the middle of the field, about 15 meters out from the try line of Italy. Any mistake today from Italy will be punished by this All Black side. The line-out was a little bit wobbly. Lamaro got it back to Varney, and Varney a forward pass to Morisi. And Italy under pressure very early on in this contest. Anthony Afonso says All Blacks by 28 tonight. I had them to win by 53, guys. Yeah, we'll see. Back weight about 50 kilos heavier than Italy tonight is the All Blacks. And that first scrum will be reset by Matthew Carley. It's about, give or take 10 meters out from Italy's try line in the middle of the field. So all pressure on Italy after 4 minutes of play in this game. Zoe says 53 sounds better. Yeah, look, I don't know why I rate this All Blacks team so highly, but yeah, from a Springbok perspective, from my side, I can see an All Black Springbok final come the 20, is it the 28th or the 29th of October? Right, Aaron Smith to feed this one in for the All Blacks. And let's see how this scrum is going to go. It's a solid scrum. Aaron Smith working the near side of the field. It's Rico Ioane. Richie Mo'unga comes back to Aaron Smith, knocked on by Italy as the All Blacks have got this ball back. It was knocked on in the tackle from the Azzuri. Scrappy from the All Blacks now, about 10 meters out from the try line. It's Adi Savio, picks and go. 5 meters out from the near side of the field. It's carried up by the big forwards once again. And it's Laulalo took that one up. Now it's up by Dalton Papali. Aaron Smith back. It comes Richie Mo'unga in the middle of the field. Flat pass to Rico Ioane. He's brought down with a great tackle. Now Mo'unga again. Barrett again. That is Geordie Barrett. Aaron Smith again now. They're going to work the left-hand side on the far side of the field. It's Brodie Retallick up 5 meters inside the 22 now. Scott Barrett again. Oh, but it's going to be a penalty advantage now to the All Blacks. Aaron Smith, Mark Talia. He drives it on 10 meters out from the try line, 10 meters from the far side of the field. Now they're working towards the middle. Geordie Barrett with a cross kick. It's going to work out brilliantly for Geordie Barrett, who dives over for the first try in the corner. A brilliant try by the All Blacks. And it's Geordie Barrett who dots down for the first one. Great stuff from the All Blacks. Juliet Hindman has given a 10 New Zealand dollar super sticker. Thank you so much, Juliet, for your support on the channel as well. Really appreciate it. Marius Broodryk says, and maybe their last score. Eddie King says All Blacks by 60 points, All Blacks 75, and Italy 15 today. Now that was perfectly placed down by Will Jordan, just showing his extreme class as well. One-handed touchdown from Will Jordan in the corner there. And the All Blacks up by 5 points to 0 after just 7 minutes of play in this game. Pule Leme says, Hello, Vier Kuru. How's it, Pule? All Blacks looking very strong early on in this game. Just 7 minutes gone. Richie Mo'unga from the right-hand corner has struck that beautifully and has landed the 2 extra points there for the All Blacks. 7 points to 0 after 7.5 minutes to go. Brilliant stuff here from him. Gia says, go, my men in black. Right, Will Jordan, he is my thumbnail player for today, so he gets the first try of the game as well. The restart, it's a deep kick and taken by Geordie Barrett about 10 meters out from his own try line. Aaron Smith now, back it comes to Brodie Retallick, right in the middle of the field now, 10 meters out from the try line. Comes back to Bowden Barrett, who has to clear that very quickly, not going to find touch, but Italy let it bounce, and this could be dangerous. It's Monty Ioane who picks it up on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks on the far side of the field. Now it's a Garbisi. Back it comes to Negri, who takes it up. Varney now, Garbisi again on the charts there. Cannoni up to the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Penalty comes the way of Italy. Almost right in the middle of the field on the 10-meter line. And it should be a free pointer coming up for the Azzuri. Juliet Hinman says, come on, All Blacks. Anthony Afonso says, if the All Blacks are convincing tonight, a lot of pressure and talk will be off the box and we will be back to even odds on the top 4 teams. Brandstein Gump says, pyp gestop en bier in die hand. Farid says, hello Guru, hello Amal. And in Pule Leme says, what happens if the All Blacks win without a bonus point? Won't make a difference, Pule. It will still be the All Blacks progressing along with France in the top 2. Dolly says, good evening, Guru. How's it going, Dolly? That kick from Tommaso Allen has been beautifully struck. So 7 points to 3 it is. And yeah, I'm not so sure that 3-pointers will help today for Italy. They need to score tries. Johan Visser sê jy is reg, Guru. Springbok en All Blacks final. Ras het klaar. Die All Blacks se nommer, die bokmasjien. 67% of the possession going the way of the All Blacks in the opening 10 minutes of this game. And that kick has gone directly into touch. So a mistake from Bowden Parrott. And it will be a scrum down on the halfway line here for Italy. Farid says, I think it's going to be a long evening for Italy. Alvarez says, it's still a long game. Anything can still happen. Well, unfortunately, Alvarez, if you want to win against the All Blacks, you're going to have to score on most occasions more than 30 points. And you're not going to get that by putting over the 3 points. Nolene Carsten says, greetings, go All Blacks. And Dolly says, let's give some likes for the Guru. Thank you, guys. Right, Stephen Varney to feed this one in for Italy. Right on the halfway line. All Blacks have already kicked 4 kicks from hand. Italy with 0. Varney gets it out. Now it's taken by Ignacio Brex. He's going to straighten things up to the 10-meter line now. Varney again. Now it's driven up by Riccioni, but he runs into a black wall there. Now they come again. It's Tommaso Allen with a flat pass to Russo. He's manhandled between the 10 and the halfway line. Now Garbisi, back it comes and taken up by Tommaso Allen. In fact, it was Negri who took that one up. Now it's again Morisi gets the pass out on the halfway line. Right in the middle of the field. Varney with a little box kick over the top. That one is going to roll beautifully into touch about 7 meters out from the All Blacks try line. So a good kick there from Stephen Varney and putting the pressure on the All Blacks. Andrew Bridges says Italy must keep going. Greg says Nan Farid. It's going to be an all back to Blacks game. This one, they will be dominating tonight, methinks. You're 100% correct. A long, long night for them. Ashley Ritter says, hello Guru, gaan het. Kom ons kyk of hulle die bal kan ingooi. It is going to be a throw in here to the All Blacks. And an opportunity to get away from their own try line as it's Cody Taylor with the throw in, taken by Scott Barrett out to Aaron Smith. Now it's straight in there by Artie Sevilla to about 10 meters out from the try line towards the middle of the field here. Aaron Smith just waiting for it, goes with the box kick over the top. And that's not going to find touch. Finds Monty Ioane. Ioane now. Let's see what Ioane can do. Tries to cut through one defender. Brought down quickly between the 22 and the 10. Now it's got BC with a cross kick attempt, but that's going to go directly into touch. And it's going to be a line out on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. For the All Blacks. Yeah, Capuzzo was nowhere in sight there. That ball just traveled too far away from him. Farid Khan says 50-13 vanaand. Ledie Pusak says, good evening Guru. Trotse bok, luister elke game by jou. Dankie Ledie. Grant says, evening Guru. Really glad you're on. Right, so Cody Taylor with a throw in now, and he's going to find Retallick now. Aaron Smith on the back. Richie Mohanga puts it on the boot. Straight down the middle of the field, and waiting for it is Capuzzo. just outside his own 22, goes with a kick downfield. Not going to find touch, finds Mohanga. Back it goes to Bowden Barrett, who kicks it downfield, looking for space. He's going to find Paulo Garbisi now. Garbisi on the 10-meter line of Italy. Out to Ioane, back on the inside to Garbisi, right on the halfway line. And it's going to be a penalty for holding on there to the All Blacks. Geordie Barrett winning that penalty on the ground, right on the halfway line, about 7 meters out from the near side of the field. Alvarez says, I actually want New Zealand to win. Ashley says, let's hope Italy win. Greg says, no, Ashley, we want to have the All Blacks in the last 16. That will put the pressure on everyone else. Marius Broodrijk says, Grant, let's go listen to Kiwi Lad. And then Craig says, hey, Grant, how's it? Anthony says, Farid in my range. -9 for the All Blacks. Good one. Right, the line-up taken there by Brodie Retallick on the 22-meter line out. Geordie Barrett bashing his way up, but a great tackle from Lamaro, but a penalty advantage now coming the way of the All Blacks right on the 22-meter line. Right here they come. Richie Mo'unga goes high up into the air with a little chip kick, but the bounce is good for Tommaso Allen, and they're going to come back for that penalty to the All Blacks right on the 22-meter line. Nardus Ellis sê, Guru, jy lyk baie ontspanne vanaand as met die bokke. Ja, no pressure whatsoever tonight. Just enjoying the game. Right, so I don't know. I enjoy the Kiwi lads as well. He's a big buddy of mine. So yeah, it's probably taste that differs, Marius and Grant and everyone else. But I appreciate that you guys are supporting me. I think he's got enough supporters his side already. So please stick with my side rather than going over to the Kiwi lads. Ashley Retters, Guru, wat sê jy van die game teen Ierland? Yeah, look, as disappointing as it was, I still think we need a goal kicker. We were over Ireland for most parts of that game. But the All Blacks now 5 meters out from the try line, trying to drive this over. Cody Taylor now. They're going to get stuck in now. Is the All Blacks, and they're starting to get that momentum going. This should be try time. If not, penalty try to come. There's the try. And the All Blacks get their second try of the game. Great stuff from the All Blacks, and it's a try. I don't know, I think it's Aaron Smith who got the try down. So 12 points to 3 with the conversion to come. Okay, Greg says, Marius, Kiwi lads, not as good as Guru. Definitely. Thank you, guys. Like I say, good buddy of mine. We need to do a collaboration at some stage. Just don't know when. But we'll definitely do something real soon together. Richard Corver says, hello, here, Eddie. Kamisberger, good to see you again, Guru. Pity about Namibia losing in the second half. Yeah, I thought they were going to get a hiding, and I was pleasantly surprised when I saw the score there. But it's really great. 12 points to 3, and New Zealand now starting to get the upper hand. Puli Leme says, match referee for tonight, it's Matthew Carley. He's come under a lot of scrutiny from fans and from pundits all alike. The conversion going over from the All Blacks, and 14 points to 3 it is after about 18 minutes of play in this game. Alfie Visser sê, wat van nog 'n groot skok, Wallabies uit. Fiji se spel kon maklik vir Wallis gewen het. Absolutely, Alfie. Nolene Carsten says, we'll stick by your side, Guru. Thanks, Nolene. Mario says, Guru, that Kiwi lad chat too much and neglect the game. It's always good to chat with your supporters, but you need to be hands-on with the game. Mark Talia taking that ball inside the 22, about the middle of the field now. Brodie Retallick out to Adesavia. He's into a massive gap, and away he goes up over the halfway line. He goes. Now he's going to need support. Finds Geordie Bowden Barrett, it cuts back on the inside. He's not going to be held. And it's out to Mark Delia. Mark Delia cuts back on the inside. 5 meters out. He's going to go all the way for another try to the All Blacks. A brilliant breakaway try from the All Blacks. 19 points to 3 with a conversion to come. And the All Blacks running them to pieces early on in this game. As expected. A brilliant break by Artie Sevilla in the middle of the field on the 22-meter line. Then he needed support. He found it in Bowden Barrett, spin out of the next tackle, and then got the offload to Mark Delia, who then I thought was going to be gone. Stepped back on the inside on the 10-meter line and beat about 4 or 5 defenders there towards the try line. Great stuff from the All Blacks. Right, Tamlin Falkvane says, I'm a full All Black of South Africa, but what I want to say, if we make it to the quarterfinals, we will really be able to the trophy this year because we build ourselves up for this year, says Tamlin. Ashley says, ach nee, ek gaan nou gou highlights gaan kyk. And Greg says, Ashley, don't run. Kickathon, says Lionel Richie. Moanga with the conversion attempt. And we're getting to the 20-minute mark now. So it will be a smoke break coming up soon. That kick goes over. So 21 points to 0. 21 to 3, sorry. It is at the moment. So with that, I'm just going to remove myself from the screen. But you guys will still be able to hear me loud and clear. 20 minutes gone. 21 points to 3. And some bad news for Italy is now that they've got an injury to Negri, I think, who's left the field. The kickoff taken by Geordie Barrett and driven up by Mark Delia. Now on to the 22 they go. Aaron Smith waiting for this one. Goes for the box kick over the top. The chase now coming from the All Blacks, but well taken by Tommaso Allen on the halfway line. While Negri is still on the field, so I'm not sure who's gone off. But a big counter ruck here from the All Blacks. And will that ball come? No, it comes the way of Italy on their own 10-meter line. It's driven up there. And good drive there from Dino Lamb. But it's going to be a penalty to the All Blacks again. Just outside, well, between the 10 and the halfway line inside Italy's half in the middle of the field. Very kickable position for holding on there. Grant says, pump it up. Kiwis can't fly, but they can play rugby. Guru, Craig Kukamur says, Guru, 20 minutes gone. Time to switch to Italian or Maori. No, I'm not going to push my luck there, Craig. Kom ons hou maar by Afrikaans en Engels. Right, so the All Blacks have got a line out 10 meters out from the try line. Let's see what they can do with this one. Line out taken by the All Blacks. It's Artie Sevilla has broken straight through for another try to the All Blacks. And this could become quite bad today. 26 points to 3 with a conversion to come. But how good has this All Black side been in the opening 22 minutes of this game? 26 points to 3 with a conversion to come. No defense whatsoever there. It's an easy missed tackle from Lamaro. And yeah, the All Blacks are on fire tonight. Well, Lionel Richie says South Africa, Ireland, and France are on another level at the moment. Well, looks like the All Blacks could get 80 points today, says Yopi Furi. Obi says, evening, Guru. Very glad to have you back in the hot seat. You had a well-deserved break. All Blacks need this. No injuries. We don't want any excuses. And Jonathan says, go All Blacks. Conversion easily over. 28 points to 3 it is. And Farid sê, my vader, lekker my 50-3 gaan halftyd score wees. Yeah, it looks like it, Farid, at the moment. 28 points to 3 it is. Well, I was pretty gutted, Greg. I wanted to go camping in Kochel Bay this next week, but it seems like they're still working on the roads on the Gordons Bay area, so no camping for me. Mark Delia takes that one in from the kickoff, and Aaron Smith now waiting for it, gets it back to Retallick. It's Bowden Barrett running this from inside their own 22, but a kick away eventually from Richie Mohanga finds touch between a 22 and a 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Zoe says the field flooded with All Blacks points. Nolene says make it 60 points to 3, go All Blacks. Lindy says they play like champions, go All Blacks. Mamania says, damn it, we need a field mic to hear Aaron Smith's mouth tonight. Right, Russo takes that in, but it's not thrown in straight from Italy, and it's going to be a line out to the All Blacks between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside All Blacks territory, 10 meters from the near side of the field. Anthony says, Greg, let's save Afrikaans so when the box needs points. Yeah. It didn't work last week, actually, because last week when we did the Afrikaans, South Africa was struggling a little bit, Anthony. Greg says, yeah, Kuru, loads of roads closed from Gordon's Bay side all the way through to Hermanus. As long as you and the family are safe, man, no problem with the safety, Greg. It's just you can't go anywhere at the moment, really. Scrum penalty now to the All Blacks again. Now Will Jordan going a little box kick over, not a box kick, a little chip kick over the top, collected by Paulo Garbisi, but we're coming back for the scrum penalty to the All Blacks. Greg says, nah, Anthony, I need Kuru to become international. He must learn some Italian. But it says true, Greg was supposed to go to Royals this weekend. And then Grant says, Marius, it was fun on that other channel. I don't miss it. Really glad the Guru is in the house, says Grant. Thanks, man. 26 minutes gone in this first half. The All Blacks lead by 28 points to 3. And it looks like it's going to be a one-way traffic tonight for this All Black side. Bonus point already secured. And well and truly on their way to a big victory. 10 meters out from Italy's try line now. Let's see. Cody Taylor with a throw into this line out. Finds Brody Retallick. Now the driving maul is going to be set up here. About 7 or 8 meters out from the near side of the field now. 5 meters out from the try line. Cody Taylor controlling that ball at the back. Italians look lackluster today. Aaron Smith cuts back on the inside and gets his second try of the game. That's now 33 points to 3. And the All Blacks chasing down the clock tonight. 33 points to 3 already. Obi says, most okay. They've been working well. Nice to see. Normally it always takes time. Urgency as holiday season is 2 months away. We need the visitors being tourism dependent. Good job so far, says Obi. Marius says, Grant, at least I spoke Afrikaans at Kiwi and he did not see. And Zoe says, doesn't count that Italian words in English. Pasta, lasagna, pizza, limoncello. There we go, Guru, your first 4 Italian words. Yeah, Panarottis, limoncello. It's another try to the All Blacks. So 33 points to 3 with a conversion still to come. It's looking really bad for Italy at the moment. Mohanga with this conversion attempt now for the All Blacks. And spot on as he can be, gets the extra 2 points. It's 35 points to 3 with still 12 minutes to play here in the first half. What a complete blackout. Aaron Smith over for his second try. Lamania says Little Chihuahua scores again. Right, so got BC with the restart. This is a fully All Black payback game, says Grant. The restart now taken by Geordie Barrett. They want to make a statement tonight. Right on the 22-meter line now. They wait for this ball to come back. Goes with the box kick over the top, and now the chase coming from Mark Talia, but well taken off. So been knocked backwards there by Tommaso Allen, and it's going to be counter-rucked there by the All Blacks, but it comes out the way of Italy, and now they've got a chance to counter. Brex gets the pass away to Canoni, who knocks it on, and now Will Jordan on a counter-attack from the halfway line. Richie Mohanga, he gets it out now. It's a charge forward by Shannon Frizzell. He's not held in a tackle and gets up again. 5 meters outside of the 22 they go. Now it's a Bowden Barrett brought down right on the 22, about 7 meters out from the far side of the field. Mohanga again back to Frizzell towards the middle of the field. Aaron Smith again, Mohanga. Now Scott Barrett, Rico Ioane tries to cut back on the inside, but a little knock on from him, and it will be a scrum down to Italy. Between the 22 and the 10 inside their own half in the middle of the field. But it says, yeah, Marius, we really miss Guru on the Kiwi channel. Even he was wondering what's going on. And then Rick says, All Blacks all the way. And then Obi says the Kuchadam level has reached 99.6 from 7% a while back. And then Ashley Ritter says, where is Guru? Just on a long break quickly. I will be showing my face just now again, Ashley. There we go. Right, so 35 points to 3, 30 minutes gone in this game. The All Blacks looking absolutely brilliant at the moment. 5 tries already from the All Blacks. Stephen Varney to feed this one in. It is going to be a reset scrum, though. Just taking a little bit too long to feed that ball in, as we will have a reset scrum and a valuable minute that is passed here for the Italians. Lindy Kutsia says there's a black storm on the field at the moment. Grant says this is going to be one hell of a mess, and you got to feel for Italy. They're not the worst. Absolutely, Grant. I expected a little bit more of a fight from them here in the first half at least, but what a first half this has been from the All Blacks. Really just playing them to pieces here in the opening first half of this game. Right, it's going to be a free kick from the scrum here to the All Blacks, and I think they now in return will take the scrum here between the 10 and the 22 of Italy in the middle of the field. Great attacking position. So they will scrum again. Obi says, busy sending those smoke signals. Kom nou Guru raak paas vanuit twak stokkies. Ashley Ritter says, biggest loss than Namibia had against the All Blacks. Well, the game is still long. We could see a fight back from Italy, but, I mean, what's the chances of that happening today? Right, so Aaron Smith will feed this one in. Right in the middle of the field, just outside the 22 of Italy. All Blacks to look to attack again. They're going to work the far side of the field. It's Richie Mohanga. Out it goes to Rico Ioane. He's going to try and run past Ignacio Brex, but a really good tackle from him on him has pushed the All Blacks back just a little bit. Right, here they come again. It's going to be intercepted by Italy this time inside their own 22. They now have possession. Stephen Varney, Paulo Garbisi now with a kick downfield. Going back for it as well. Jordan on his own 10-meter line towards the middle of the field now. What can he do from here? He's going to run infield looking for a little half gap. nearly into that cap as well. Now Aaron Smith, back it comes Scott Barrett. Richie Moanga, just a little show go. It's Jordy Barrett straight through, and here comes the hat trick for Aaron Smith. Dives under the posts. It's a hat trick to Aaron Smith. 40 points to 3 with a conversion to come. Well. Not a chance in hell for this Italian side today. It's 40 points to 3 with the conversion to come. And what a time pass there. Aaron Smith now over for a hat trick in the first half. Right, let's find out what's going to happen with the rest of this game. But it's the All Blacks in full control over this game. Pule says, daar nie meer Afrikaans, just with the Springbok games, Pule. New Zealand 40, Italy 3, with 6.5 minutes to go in this first half. Mamania says, hat trick for the little big mouth. Greg says, grazie Antoni, mi piacerebbe avere Polarado punto cenego. YouTube non dare piada 2000 Kararati All Blacks per vincere. But it says Afrikaans is reserved for the box. We can't give the other teams points so easy. That's our secret weapon. So 42 points to 3 it is. And the restart taken by Rico Ioane now, right on the 22-meter line. Comes out to Shannon Frizzell. And he's going to be brought down right on the 22-meter line. Another penalty to the All Blacks. And Nalene Carsten says that's All Blacks rugby. Go boys. 42 points to 3. Well, I had the All Blacks to win by 53. It looks like we're going to have that by halftime. 4 minutes to go in this first half. It's the kick downfield from Jordy Barrett is going to find touch between the 10 and the 22-meter line of Italy on the near side of the field. Actually, Guru dink jy ons gaan hom vat die kap of wat? I think it's going to be an All Blacks Springbok final with the Springboks to repeat the 1995 feat. Cody Taylor with the throw in finds Shannon Frizzell. Dalton Papali off the back. Aaron Smith now. It's Will Jordan who takes it up. Aaron Smith again. Now comes Zadi Sevilla up over the 22. They go in the middle of the field. A pick up and go from Brody Retallick. Now just 15 meters out. Scott Barrett, Bowden Barrett, but they've knocked that ball on. And it will be a scrum down to Italy. 5 meters inside their own 22. About 7 meters away from the far side of the field. Greg says, yeah, I've listened to both Guru and a Kiwi boy. He definitely ain't got the passion of Guru. And Guru's not even a Kiwi. Yes, like Guru, you are good. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it. And then Lindy says, this is champion rugby. Abdul says, Springboks versus All Blacks. Well, if it's not going to be the All Blacks, it's going to be Ireland. And if it's not going to be the Boks, it's going to be France. So I think that's our top 4 teams. South Africa, New Zealand, Ireland. Well, you can't have it both ways, can you? So you're going to have, your title contenders, Ireland, France, South Africa, the All Blacks. But then on the other side of the draw, you've got Wales and England and Argentina. And it's all happening out there at the moment. Nardus says, ek dink hier gaan begin bang raak. Russell Grass says, I don't notice the Bokke taking out their gum guards every time they need to take a breath. Many of this lot have won. I think Faf used one, but talks with it. More points, 10 minutes, says Anthony. Right, so we just have a stoppage in play there. I didn't stop the clock, so let's do that now. So we just run the clock back to where we actually are at the moment. 36, 37. So we still got about 3.5 minutes to go. An injury break to one of the players there. Callum Logan says Scotland. Don't forget Scotland. Well, it will be a massive upset if they do manage to beat Ireland with a bonus point and stop them from getting their own bonus point. That would be remarkable. But obviously, the Boks still need to get past Tonga. I think it's going to be quite easy, with no disrespect to Tonga at all. Just feel that South Africa are going to crush them as well. WJ Nudia sê dankie vir jou stream. Ons luister nou tussen Windhoek en Swakop. Geen probleem nie, WJ. All right, time's back on, and with 3 minutes to play in this first half, it's going to be a scrum down to Italy now. 5 meters inside their own half. About 7 or 8 meters out from the far side of the field. It's 42 points to 3 to the All Blacks first half. A free kick to Italy from that scrum, and at least gives them the opportunity to clear this ball away from inside their own 22. So Paulo Garbisi will kick this downfield. And that's not going to find touch. So waiting for it is Mark D'Elia as he gets the ball out to Beauden Barrett inside the 22. Beauden Barrett is going to send it back, and he will find touch round about the 10-meter line of Italy. So they have made about 10 meters ground there with possession going their way, Italy. Anthony says, Greg, if the All Blacks keep playing like this, you're going to run out of Italian words. And then Grant says 3 minutes must feel like 40 to the Italians. Line out taken by Russo at the back now. It's Garbisi on a loop around now. Gets it out to Ignacio. Breaks out to Monty Ioane. He's up over the halfway line. Brought down on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Now Varney. Garbisi again. Ricocchera, but driven back in the tackle was Dino Lam. All the way back to the halfway, and he knocks it on. The All Blacks now have possession. Rico Ioane out to Will Jordan and puts a little kick in behind. It's well taken by Varney, but he knocks it backwards. And now Ioane under pressure, 5 meters out from his own try line. It is Italy who secure that ball on the near side of the field. Carried up by Negri. And the penalty goes the way of Italy. No clear release there from Brodie Retallick. And with a minute to go in this first half, it's 42 points to 3. Just a minute to go in this first half. The kick to touch from Italy is going to find touch on the 10-meter line inside their own half. On the 10-meter, on the near side of the field, on the 10-meter line inside Italy's half. Right, taken well there by Negri. Now off the back they go. It's an attack here from Lamaro, just up over the 10-meter line in the middle of the field. Still they come, Paulo Garbisi, Ignacio Brex, Monty Ioane brought down on the halfway line. On the far side of the field, good counter ruck here from the All Blacks. Penalty goes their way, and they will have another penalty here just before half time. Well, let's see if the All Blacks can set up one more try here before half time. It's going to be Jordie Barrett to send this one to the corner. And he will find touch roundabout on the 22, 5 meters inside the 22 of Italy on the far side of the field. Eric Davison says, at Craig, try Dan Pat Rugby. He's Italian and passionate. Understatement. Taken by Shannon Frizzell of the back, Dalton Papali. Jordie Barrett bashes his way up to about 10 meters out from the try line. Working that far side of the field now. Mark D'Elia just 6 meters out is the All Blacks now. Aaron Smith, back it comes Now it's Brody Retallick. Penalty advantage to the All Blacks again. Aaron Smith out to Laulala, who takes that one up for them. All Blacks getting back possession very slowly now. Cody Taylor out to Ofa Tuanga Fasi. Still 5 meters out now. Pick up and go from Cody Taylor now. He's got the drive going. Aaron Smith back. It comes Richie Moanga. Geordie Barrett, Richie Moanga. But knocked on by the All Blacks. And they're going to come back for that penalty. 5 meters out from the try line. About 10 meters out. Well, no, give or take. 7 meters out from the far side touchline here. They are probably going to kick this to the corner. Yuri Marman has become a new member on the channel. Thank you, Yuri. Really appreciate your support for the channel as well. Let's try and keep that coming. Kick to the corner here for the All Blacks, and 5 meters out from the try line now. 42 points to 3. It's the close of the first half here, and the All Blacks looking to just get another try here before half time. You are not mistaken. It is 42 points to 3. And here taken by Scott Barrett. Now it's taken up by Ofa Tuanga Fasi. Pick up and go from Cody Taylor. Tries to spin out of one tackle. Will the All Blacks get this ball back? Another penalty advantage now. Shannon Frizzell out to Ofa Tuanga Fasi again. Moving towards the middle of the field. 5 meters out from the try line. Frizzell again sets it up 4 meters out from the try line. All Blacks working now the far side of the field. Richie Moanga going with another cross kick here. Oh, Cody Taylor just not going to get there. And we are going to come back for another penalty. Cody Taylor on the wing there, looking to get that cross kick. Just too far for him. And I'll tell you what, if that didn't go too far, he might have grabbed and scored that one. Great acrobatic dive there from Cody Taylor. Going to the corner again. Eric asks, how often is Brody on the wing? Well, not too much. Playing on that inside channel on the far side of the field. But yeah, All Blacks are looking really, really good at the moment. Cody Taylor then to throw this one in again. We're already 4 minutes over half time here. And yeah, incredible display from the All Blacks in this opening 40 minutes of the game. Taken by Shannon Frizzell. They set up another driving maul now. Cody Taylor controlling that ball, and the All Blacks now starting to move forward, starting to gain that momentum. And I don't think they're going to be stopped here. Although Artie Sevier has got the ball at the back here. He's going to pick and go. Another try to Surveyor. And a second one for him. And the All Blacks' 7th try of the first half. Incredible stuff from the mighty All Blacks. 47 points to 3 with a conversion to come. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant stuff from them. All Blacks playing like a house on fire. It is going to be half time after this kick, so we're just waiting for this kick to finish. As always, we are going to take a small break at half time, but we will be back shortly to do the second half of this game. So I do ask of you guys, please not to leave the channel. Keep it going. It will be about 10 minutes break before we do come back. Just try and avoid that invalid click that YouTube are gunning me at the moment with. So I will appreciate if you guys stay on the channel and don't leave, and we will be back with the second half very shortly after this conversion kick. Right, so Richie Mohanga then to try and convert this one for the All Blacks now. He hasn't missed a kick, and neither will he now. So 49 points to 3 at half time it is. And with that, we are going to take a quick break, guys. We will be back with the second half very shortly.
Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pay for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. Time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip cards into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Feed like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pay for their disease. Just like a weed, spread into the streets. Time to make them bleed. 'Cause we want retribution. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Pay for their disease. Just like that is your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't give back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan, they know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh
Right, guys, we are back here for the second half here between the All Blacks and Italy. And as you guys can see on the scoreboard, it's been a one-way traffic for this All Black side today. 7 tries racked up in that first half. Some incredible play by the All Blacks. And it certainly doesn't look like a team that has come off a couple of big losses. And not a team that look out of sorts whatsoever. The confidence levels are sky high at the moment. You can see that the rest have done them really well. Italy, unfortunately, haven't showed up for today's game. And yeah, it sucks big time, unfortunately, that Italy didn't show up for today's game. I wanted to see a better contest, but I guess something in my heart told me that it was going to be the case today. As yeah, I had them up for Super Brew at 49 points to three. So, not 49 points to three. I had them at 53-point winning margin, which I guess is going to be a lot more than it is right now. So, yeah, expecting a big second half from this All Black side. And let's hope Italy can keep the score below 100. We haven't seen 100 points just yet in the World Cup this year. But I can tell you what, if the All Blacks continue the way they have been and Italy playing the way that they are, then it's only going to be a one-way traffic here in the second half as well. If we look at the performances so far from the All Blacks, Barrett been really good at fullback. Will Jordan and Mark Delia has surprisingly not received that much ball and still causing havoc for Italy. Then Rico Ioane and Geordie Barrett has been exceptional in the midfield, while Richie Mohanga and Aaron Smith just controlling things in that fly off channel and the scrum off channel, with Aaron Smith already a hat trick to his name. Then Savea, 2 tries tonight. Dalton Papali and Shannon Frizzell doing their hard donkey work as well, winning that ball on the ground. Scott Barrett and Brody Retallick taking the ball up, carrying it really nicely, while Lala Taylor and Tunga Fassi really good at the moment as well. But here we go with the second half, guys. I'm not going to bother you guys anymore with that. It is Canoni who takes that in for Italy. Stephen Varney now taking it up to his forwards and setting it up through Ignacio. Well, it's not Ignacio Brex, but Riccioni who took that up. Penalty to Italy, not rolling away from Geordie Barrett, and a chance for Italy to clear their lines very early on here in the second half. That kick got a fine touch on the 10-meter line of Italy on the far side of the field. Ron says, good night, Italy. It's a blackout. Go All Blacks. Absolutely. Nicotera then to throw this one in for Italy. And taken at the front by Russo. Very scrappy. Lamaro out to Varney. Now it's Garbisi out to Ignacio Brex. Garbisi again. Now Monty Ioane out to Morisi. And now Capuzzo brought down on the 10-meter line. Inside Italy's half on the near side of the field. Garbisi again now. A chance Morisi. Ignacio Brex running into a bit of space. Up over the 10, between the 10 and the halfway line. Still they come now. Taken up by Lamaro. Negri there, making it up to over the halfway line. Garbisi again. Now carried up by Riccioni. Right on the halfway line in the middle of the field. Garbisi again now. Ignacio Brex. Garbisi again. Now he's looking for a half cap. Finds it beautifully. Gets the pass away to Tommaso Allen. But he's bundled into touch. Right on the 22 on the near side of the field. Line out to the All Blacks. First real possession for the Italians and looking really well, really good on the attack, but the All Blacks just able to push them to the side and bundle them into touch. Right, Cody Taylor the throw in, Rody Retallick takes it, Aaron Smith back to Mohanga, puts it on the boot, and not going to find touch in hands of Capuzzo on a 10-meter line up to the halfway line. He goes now looking for a half cap. He's brought down between the 10 and the halfway line inside All Blacks territory. It's taken up by Negri. Up over the 10 they go. Now Varney again back to Riccioni. Brought down by Ari Sevilla, just up over the 10. Now Varney, Ignacio Prex, looking for a half gap between the 22 and the 10. Now Varney again, Garbisi, flat pass now, it's carried up by the forwards there. Replacement on the field for Italy, Ivan Nemmer, who's on now. Pick up and go there from Canoni onto the 22. And the referee's going to call them back for a penalty offside. Roundabout on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Roundabout 20 meters out from the near side of the field. Juliet Hinman says Bok Island final, hopefully. And Mario says, Juliet, don't neglect Ireland. Marianne says, Boks are coming with a plan against the All Blacks. Watch the space. That kick is going to find touch round about 15 meters out from Italy's try line on the near side of the field. We've had 3.5 minutes gone. And the All Blacks now with a line out. Italy, sorry, with the line out here. 15 meters out from the All Blacks try line. Nico Terra to throw this one in. Oh, it's going to be stolen by Brody Retallick now. Aaron Smith out to Mark Talia. Talia carries it up to the 22-meter line in the middle of the field. And a penalty goes the way of the All Blacks. Hands in the ruck there from Italy. And a chance now for the All Blacks to kick this downfield. And Geordie Barrett with the kick. And he's not going to find touch. Kept in play by Varney, who's going to kick this downfield from the 22-meter line. Not going to find touch. And now Bowden Barrett out to Richie Moanga to Will Jordan. Will Jordan cuts back on the 10-meter line. Brought down. Could this be turnover ball? Yes, it's a penalty to Italy. Around about 5 meters outside of the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. In the middle of the field, Garbisi winning that penalty for them. Brian says, thank you, Guru. And then Grant says, time for a quick try. Let's go. The kick to the corner, 5 meters out from the try line. It's Italy now on the attack. 5 meters away from the All Blacks try line. Will we see a try here for Italy? Right, which way is it going to go? Throw in, not stolen again by Frizzell this time for the All Blacks. 10 meters out from their own try line. It's the kick downfield from Moanga. And his kick is going to find touch between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Dobie Tawata says, hi, how's it, Dobie? Right, so Italy's lineouts letting them down here early in the second half as well. Couple of chances here for them, and they haven't taken it. Kia ora, says Juliet. So more replacements now coming on as Riscioni leaves the field. So we've already have Neymar on the field, Nemmer on the field. It's now Ferrari who comes onto the field for Italy as well. And we've had about 6 minutes of play in this second half. Lineup taken by Italy now at the back. It's Garbisi straightening the line. Lamara is Italy have possession. Garbisi again, flat pass this time to Canoni. Just up over the 10. Varney again. Now taken up by Ferrari. Again Varney. Ignacio Prex out to Negri. Negri brought down on the 10. The pass sloppy from Varney. And they're going to come back for another penalty offside from the All Blacks. On the 10-meter line inside the All Blacks territory. Molly Fifia says Kapai. Italy going to the corner again, setting it up 5 meters out from the try line. They've had a couple of chances now here in the second half, and they need to start taking these just to keep that scoreboard low enough. We've lost 3 lineouts, 2 in the second half already. To the front to Canoni, Lorenzo Canoni this time. So they set up the driving wall 5 meters out from the far side of the field. Not going to get this driving wall going. And Barney will have to get it out now. Nacho Brex got a BC Ioane. Ioane out. It goes to Tommaso Allen. It's going to be Capuzzo. Capuzzo for the line. And it's a try to Italy. Great sprint to the try line for Angie Capuzzo. And he gets the try for Italy. Finally, long last, it's Italy who gets a try. And it's Angie Capuzzo who gets over for the try. Playing on the wing tonight for Italy. And that's a try to Angie Capuzzo. Nacho Prex not happy with something the All Blacks said there. But 8 minutes gone in the second half. And it's Italy with their first try of the game. Great stuff from Italy. Angie Capuzzo for the try. It's Monty Ioane who fed off Rico Ioane. Then quick hands from Tommaso Allen for Capuzzo to get in the corner. Bazir Knoll says, well done Italy. Farid says, dankie toch Italia. So he says, well done Italy. So 9 minutes gone in the second half. It's 49 points to 8 with a conversion to come from Tommaso Allen. But one feels regardless what the All Blacks or Italy do in the second half, this game has been won well and truly in that first half by the All Blacks already. And Tommaso Allen now with a conversion attempt here from the right-hand corner. And that one is going to curl back in. So over it goes. Italy into double figures. It's 49 points to 10. And Roy Gard, Sam Whitelock, and a couple of more changes, I think, coming for the All Blacks. Tamati Williams all on the field now for the All Blacks. As we go into the last 30 minutes of this game. Grant says, surprise, surprise. All right, Italy. And Toomey says, All Blacks. So time's back on, and here we go. The kickoff from the All Blacks, well taken by Angie Capuzzo. 5 meters out from his own 22, just about on the near side of the field. Now carried up there by Nema. The kick from Varney, charged down, and this could be trouble as Scott Barrett picks it up. 5 meters out from the try line, it's picked up, and now it's a chance here for Lomax. Lomax out to Retallick, and Retallick dives over for the try. As easy as that, the All Blacks get back another try. 54 points to 10, and a soft try being given to the All Blacks. 54 points to 10 with a conversion to come for the All Blacks. Well, the charts down. Well, it was on the kick from the number 22 replacement there, Pagerello. And then picked up by Scott Barrett. And then another pick up and go from Lomax. And then just Brody Retallick, sheer pace and strength on that take. And nothing Lamaro and Angie Capuzzo could do. So the All Blacks gets another one. Comes STCGNSZ. It's good job, Italy. But I think the All Blacks will have this. Eric Davison says Allen has been fantastic for the Harlequins. And here comes the conversion attempt now from Richie Mohanga. And another great strike from him makes it 56 points to 10. 56 points to 10. Ryan says, apologies, Kiwis can fly. And in the most unexpected says, All Blacks, you're doing it, let's go, boys. 56 points to 10. 51 minutes gone in total in this game. The restart now taken by Will Jordan, who puts it on the boot. And a massive, massive kick from him. Gonna bounce just outside the 22 into the hands of Tommaso Allen, who puts it on the boot again. And he will find touch round about between the 10-meter line of the All Blacks. Greg Kukumur says, I leave to grab a coffee, not Italian, and I have put some more points on the board. Well done, Italy. Eric Dawson says, on the wing again, Brody. Right, so the line out now. Cody Taylor takes that line out throw to the back to Scott Barrett. Sets up a driving maul now. That maul has gone down. It's Cody Taylor who tries to spin out of a tackle. Roy Gard has got it now, gets it out, and taken up by Geordie Barrett on the 10-meter line in the middle of the field. Oh, that ball slips out of the hands of Cody Taylor. Bit pressure here on the All Blacks, but it's Rico Ioane who goes with a little cross kick for Mark Delia, but well taken by Angie Capuso. He's brought down on the halfway line, 5 meters out from the near side of the field. They knock it on, and here comes the All Blacks now. Rico Ioane back on the inside, and a tackle there on Ari Sevilla that might be in question there, but a little knock on from the All Blacks in the end. Scrum down to Italy between the 10 and the halfway line, inside the Italian half, about 10 meters from the near side of the field. But it says, I only noticed now Guru wearing his All Black shirt. No, it's not an All Blacks jersey. It's a black gaming t-shirt. Come on, Farid. But yeah, I was supporting the All Blacks tonight anyway, at least on Super Brew. All Blacks for Life says All Blacks for Life. And then Mario says, LOL Grant. Sipo asked Libok or Stein. Well, I guess it's either Libok or Pollard. And I would go with Pollard just for consistency with the goal kicking. Right, so here comes the scrum feed. Zuliani also on for negative. Massive scrum for the All Blacks. It's a tight hit. And here they come again as the All Blacks now. It's Will Jordan on the attack now. And up over the 22. They go back on the inside to Bowden Barrett. 5 meters out from the try line. A pick up and go from the All Blacks now. Just 3 meters out on the far side of the field. It's Geordie Barrett who cuts back on the inside. Still 4 meters out from the try line. It's again now Bowden Barrett with a cross kick. And oh dear, connection lost there for a second. But Angie Capuso have managed to gather that ball for Italy. But he knocks that ball on in the tackle. And somehow Roy Gard has found his way over the try line there. It was just for a second a connection breakup. And couldn't see what happened, but again, there it is again. So might just want to have a look here what's going on. Just hang on a second, and we will find out what the problem is there. Let's just put a technical error there quickly for you guys. Hope it's not from my side. Oh, well, there it's back again. So they are having the TMO there now to have a look whether there was a double movement from Roy Gard. So I guess he rolled and rolled and then placed the ball down. I think that's a double movement, unfortunately. And yeah, he got tackled, rolled a couple of times, and then dotted it down. So I would say double movement, really. Or is it momentum? We've got to wonder. I don't think it's a try. I think we're going to go back here. And let's see what the call from the TMO will be. He rolled, according to what I can see there. So it should be no try, penalty to Italy. Yeah, that is what it is. So just going to roll the clock back a little bit there with 2 minutes, really. And we are going to have a penalty to Italy 5 meters out from their own try line on the near side of the field. It's Garpisi who can kick this one out now. Rudy Brett sê All Blacks gaan natuurlijk wen, and Eric says this, it's a new generation of Italian players. I think the coach have taken them as far as he can. They finish bottom of the Six Nations too often. That is true, Eric. It is what it is, unfortunately. The throw now over the top for Italy again, and Cody Taylor out to Mark Talia, who cuts through the middle here, gets the offload away to Dalton Papali, who gets over for another try for the All Blacks. And that is now 61 points to 10 with a conversion to come. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Dalton Papali gets the try there for the All Blacks. Overthrown from the line out. Basic errors. Mark Delia cuts through the middle of the defense, gets the offload away, and Papali takes 3 players with him over the try line. It's as simple as that from the All Blacks at the moment. Oh, it is what it is, unfortunately. Here come a cricket score, says Rudy. 61 points to 10 with 24 minutes to play. Conversion over, and it's 63 points to 10. That's a 53-point lead now for the All Blacks. And that's what I had on my Super Brew. And they still got 24 minutes to spare. It's ridiculous. Grant says, try not going to stop the All Blacks, Harry Gain. Italy had the bad weather warning. Yeah, no, they were warned beforehand. But what a way to bow out of the competition for Italy. Restart now as Will Jordan puts it on the boot. And he's not going to get a lot of distance on that. That's only going to find touch 5 meters inside the All Blacks 22. And it will be a line out to Italy now, as we see Dane Coles and Sam Kay now coming onto the field for the All Blacks as well. So more changes then for the All Blacks here. They're bringing some reinforcements onto the field. 63 points to 10. Papali off, as well as Cody Taylor leaves the field for the All Blacks. And Italy with the throw in now. And again, contested by the All Blacks, and one again as they're going to try and run this from their own 22 now. It's Geordie Barrett with numbers on the right here. Mark Delia cuts back on the inside, beats a couple of defenders, throws a forward pass, unfortunately, into the hands of Italy now on the halfway line. So they get that ball out. Lamaro, Carbisi. Now it's Tommaso Allen. Can he get the pass away? No, he can't. Now he's under pressure on the 10-meter line inside their own half. But they're going to go back for that knock-on or forward pass from Mark Delia. Quasi says pathetic from Italy. Mai says, what are you drinking? Looks like an old cough mixture concoction. No, it's just a normal drink. Nothing special. Don't know if I'm allowed to say what I'm drinking. You know, YouTube these days are so strict on what is right and what is not. So let's just say a cola. I don't think there's any copyright to that. Right, either way, it's going to be a scrum down here to the All Black, to Italy on the 10-meter line inside All Blacks territory. Eric says, I'll ask the obvious, what have the All Blacks learned from this? What's the penalty count, Guru? I'm not sure, Eric. I couldn't see the statistics. But, yeah, there's quite a few penalties against both sides in this one, really. Korean van der Vyver says at last Italy. En Rudy sê jy kan glad nie die All Blacks in die Wêreldbeker weggooi nie. Absolutely not. 21 minutes to play. Odogu coming on for Italy as well now. Grant says 20 minutes for Italy. Pain, it's not over. Can we see another Italian try at least as well? The All Blacks have really come out here and destroyed them completely in that first half already. So Pedrello with a feed, but it's going to be a penalty to the All Blacks from that scrum, and it's just making things worse and worse and worse for Italy. I think with that, I'm going to take a long break as well, so we'll keep on doing the commentary, but you guys just won't see me on screen yet as Barrett kicks that one downfield, and he will find touch right on the 22-meter line. Quasi has given, well, let's say a £1 super sticker. Thank you so much, Quasi. That equals to about 20 Rand in South African money. So thanks, Quasi. Sipo says Sunday game we have to break the record by scoring 95 points. That's going to be a big ask there, that one. Right, so Dane Coles to throw this one in now for the All Blacks. Let's see what they can do from here. They're going to work the short side, and Italy caught napping, and it's going to be Dane Coles who's going to run in on the near side of the field for another try to the All Blacks. And that is just ridiculously poor defense from the Italians. The line out taken by the All Blacks, then cut off on the blind side of the field. Yeah, just ripped the ball and went. Sam Cane got the pass away to Dane Coles, and Dane Coles runs in for a very, very, very easy try. Eric Davison asked now, who would take Foster as a coach? Well, definitely maybe Japan, maybe Australia. Who knows? The possibilities are endless, Eric. But you hardly ever see a New Zealand coach going coaching other than the likes of Jamie Joseph we've seen now these days. I think he'll go back to coaching one of the super franchises maybe, or he'll maybe just retire. Who knows? The conversion, that kick now going to come from the near side of the field, right on the left-hand corner. And that's going to be his first miss of the game as well for Richie Moanga. And the scoreboard will remain 68 points to 10. Grant says, Rudy, jy's verkeerd. Jy's te gou om die bokke af te skryf. Wilfred says, Italië, gee my sweebrand. Right, the restart now taken by the All Blacks and driven up by Rico Ioane up to the 22-meter line inside the All Blacks half. It's Roy Gart looking to go with a box kick over the top. Not going to find touch, and into the hands of Kapuso out to Ioane. And Monty Ioane running it up to the halfway line in the middle of the field. Garbisi now. It's out to Kanoni. He's about 5 meters inside the half of the All Blacks now. Garbisi again gets the pass out. Ignacio Brex up to the 10-meter line they go. Now it's Pedrello. Out it comes to Fiver again now. Driven up by Italy. But the All Blacks counter-ruck really strong at the moment. Just pushing Italy back again to between the 10 and the halfway line. And it's going to be, well, the ball's not going to be available, and it's going to be a scrum down to the All Blacks, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Ish, it's not going to go well for this Italian side. Still 16 and a half minutes to go. Geordie Barrett leaves the field, and on comes Anton Leonard-Brown. Sipo says, my problem is Ireland and France, not the All Blacks. Damien McKenzie also onto the field now for the All Blacks, as Quasi said there. So 68 points to 10. And it's going to be scrum feed here to the All Blacks, roundabout on their own 10-meter line, about 15 meters from the near side of the field. Right, scrum feed there by Roy Gart now. And a penalty advantage coming the way of the All Blacks now. Roy Gart gets it out to Mark D'Elia, knocks that ball back, and Roy Gart's going to get it. Gets it out to Anton Leonard-Brown. Gets the pass away to Sam Kane now. Damien McKenzie. McKenzie with a long cut pass to Will Jordan. Will Jordan into space. He goes back on the inside to Damien McKenzie. Gets it back inside to Bowden Parrott. Inside the 22 they go. Now Roy Gard again gets it out. Leonard Brown. The pass out now to Scott Barrett. 5 meters inside the 22 of Italy. In the middle of the field now. Kane knocks it on. And it's going to be a scrum to Italy. Right in the middle of the field on the 22-meter line of Italy. Greg says, now boys, have you seen the interview with Jacques and Sia? There is a humble note in their voices. They are ready to win. Eric Davison says, I think France, they have a fantastic Pro 14. Absolutely. They've got a great competition, great club competition, great national setup. They've got depth in every position, but they're going to have to get past the Springboks, which is not an easy task to do. So the clock has been stopped again here, so we're going to push back a minute here. Still 15 minutes to go in this second half. Slamara leaves the field here for Italy. 68 points to 10. An absolutely annihilation of the Italians today. Great performance from the All Blacks. Just stepping off a gear here in the second half, though. So yeah, it's been an interesting game, this one, especially that first 40 minutes where they racked up 49 points. And another big scrum from the All Blacks as they get the ball. Now Sevilla off the back and about 10 meters out from the try line is New Zealand now. But turnover ball for Italy. They're going to come back for a penalty from that scrum again. Stat King says, if you look at the stats, Ireland can beat New Zealand in the quarters. Defensive stats, absolutely. Look, it's not going to be easy. You're not going to beat the All Blacks that easily. And Ireland will have to know that they really are going to have to play at their very best if they're going to beat the All Blacks in the quarterfinal. But first, they need to wear off the Scottish onslaught that's coming to them next week as well. Sipo says, it's been a long time we have not faced France. We faced them last year at the end of the year tour, Sipo, where we just lost out to them after getting a red card. I think it was there. Peter stepped the way. So we were down to 14 players for that game. Right, so scrum fed in here from Roy Gart now in the middle of the field on the 22. Here they come, Anton Leonard-Brown, Damien McKenzie. He's into a bit of a gap and away he goes for yet another All Black try. That is going to bring up 73 points to 10 now. Well, where is it going to end? 73 points to 10 with 13 minutes to play. Rudy Brett sê die All Blacks is sterk in die wêreldbeker, nie maklik nie. Wilfred sê kom man, die bier is besig om koffie te raak. Well, 73 points to 10 it is. Conversion to come here for the All Blacks still, and still about 12 minutes to play. Grant says it's officially a mess. Ouch. Yup. 63 points the difference between them. And conversion to come now. Damien McKenzie will look to convert his own try here. Surely he will get this one as well. Right, so we've got 12 minutes to play, and McKenzie is going to slot that one over as well. 75 points to 10 it is. And with 12 minutes to go, let's see where the scoreboard is going to end up. Marius says New Zealand can beat Ireland in the quarterfinals. Absolutely. The All Blacks need to find their way back. They need to prove to their fans that they're back at full strength. A knock on there from the kickoff from the All Blacks and now taken by Paige Varello. Ignacio breaks at scrum off, but it's Carpisi. Out it goes to Nemmer, who takes that ball up for him. Breaks again at scrum off. Now Carpisi, Capuzzo, knock on from Italy, and away goes Will Jordan. Will Jordan going with a little kick infield. The bounce of the ball, kind for Ari Sevilla. Gets it back to Will Jordan, and it's another try to the All Blacks. 80 points up here with the conversion to come. Well, Ashley says now only 10 points, then they have lost worse than Namibia. More than a point per minute now. I should have bet, says Nixem. Look, I knew the All Blacks were going to trash them, but this is just ridiculous tonight. Grant says Namibia can pick their heads up. Verstommend 80 punte teenoor 10 Antoinette nou. And with 10 minutes to play, it's just ridiculous at the moment. Conversion attempt now coming from Damien McKenzie again. Quasi says, I think Ireland will beat the All Blacks for the simple reason New Zealand forwards will not be able to match them. Dyke Furlong, Rob Herring are world class. So too is Cody Taylor. Don't underestimate the All Blacks, Quasi. But I get what you're saying. The conversion goes over as well, 82 points to 10. Look, quarterfinals is quarterfinals. Anything can happen on the day. I just know it's not going to be easy beating the All Blacks either way. And so too as well, Ireland or France. I think either one who wins their quarterfinals are lining themselves up to win the World Cup. Right, the kickoff, and it's been kicked downfield by McKenzie now. Angie Capuzzo going with a high kick into the air now. The chase coming from him as well, but well taken by McKenzie. Now Barrett out to Mark Talia, who's going to run it from his own 22-meter line. He's brought down now. Comes back Roy Gard, back to Dane Coles. Sets it up about 5 meters outside the 22 now. Bowden Barrett going with a little chip kick over the top into the hands of Monty Ioane now. Monty Ioane running sideways up to the halfway line. Now Pecherello. Fiver again now out to Ignacio Brex. Brex tries to get the offload away. Maurici has got it. Now Pecherello again knocked on by Italy now, and the All Blacks have got it. Now it's Anton Leonard-Brown. Gets the pass away. Now Rico Ioane, Damien McKenzie. McKenzie cuts back on the inside, outside. He's brought down 5 meters out from the try line. Roy Gart now. Long got a pass and over the top and into touch. Over the heads of Whitelock there. Not Whitelock. Yeah, Sam Whitelock. But they're going to come back for a penalty, I think, to the All Blacks. Offside by Italy. Quickly taken out by the All Blacks. It's Will Jordan again who takes it up. Bowden Barrett at scrum off 5 meters out from the try line. Rico Ioane out to Dane Coles, and another try to the All Blacks in the right-hand corner on the far side of the field. 87 points to 10 with a conversion to come. Well, goodness gracious me. Eric Davison says, dare I say, not convinced with the All Blacks really. Yes, at full strength counts, but identity, the turn on a sixpence team. Like say, Einam Menzies pak sla. Ja, here's what it is. Unfortunately, Juliet Hindman, ek hou van die kommentaar. Dit is vandag in Engels. Sorry, Juliet, we're going to do Afrikaans in the Springbok games only. Only the second 20 and the last 20 of the Springbok games. So he says, how often will you see Dane Coles on the wing? And this is going to be the last win for the All Blacks, says Patrick Pretorius. Well, if it's going to be the last win, at least make it 100 then, I guess Ian Foster said. Eric Davison says, I had a glass. Quinton O'Neill says, come Italy, one more try. And the conversion from Damian McKenzie has gone straight through as well. So 89 points to 10. 2 tries to go. It's a total shutout. Let's go All Blacks, says Grant. Next time, see how these conversions add that bit of extra points. I hope, like hell, the box squad will have a kicker soon. Yup. There's 6 minutes to play. Will Jordan now takes it inside his own 22. And another penalty to the All Blacks there. Players not rolling away from Italy. Bowden Barrett now to kick this downfield for the All Blacks. He's going to find touch roundabout on the halfway line, just inside their own half on the far side of the field. 5 minutes to play in this game. 2 more tries will get them the 100. And to the back they go, and well taken by Whitelock now. Given a chance, Dane Coles back on the inside, straight through the middle they go. It's Roygaard who gets the pass back on to Anton Leonard-Brown. And there's another try to the All Blacks. That is now 94 points to 10 with a conversion to come. Quasi, thank you for another £1 donation. Really appreciate it, my bro. Thank you. Cameron Adams says it's only the All Blacks that convert 2 tries in 5 minutes. And Rudy Brits asks, was there already 100 in this World Cup? No, there hasn't been. Moldy says thank you again to the best voice on live rugby from Box Hill, Victoria. Thanks, Moldy. And that MF man says, All Blacks making me proud. The conversion goes over 96 points to 10. And we still got 4 minutes to go. Well. Nick Sam says, one more and we're on to a decent cricket score. Absolutely. 96 points to 10. The restart and bounces off the head of Sam Cane. Collected by Italy on the 10-meter line of the All Blacks now. Garbisi back to Capuzzo. Now it's a Russo. Out to Monty Ioane. Up over the 10 they go. Garbisi again. Now it comes out for Canoni. On the 10-meter line, Pagerello. Back to Garbisi. Nasho Prex. Garbisi again. Ioane. Ioane gets the pass out to Adogu. Adogu up over the 22. He goes on the near side of the field. 2 meters out from the touchline. Here comes Garbisi again. Out to Fiver. Left behind there was the ball by Ignacio Prex. And the All Blacks, they still have it as Italy. Now Garbisi again. 3 minutes to play in this one. Pagerello again. Ignacio Prex, Fiver. Taking it up over the 10 in the middle of the field. Now it's Prex again. Taken well now by Ioane. Gets the pass away to Capuzzo. Here comes Russo. Russo 5 meters out from the try line now. He's been stopped. Pick up and go from Italy. Can't get over the try line though. Just 5 meters out from the try line. 10 meters from the far side of the field. It's Cannoni then taking that ball up, but there's a penalty against Italy now for obstruction. And have the All Blacks taken it? No, it's a neck roll. Yeah, neck roll in the clean out from Garbisi. And that ball is not going to find, it's going to find touch all the way back to Italy's 10-meter line on the far side of the field. Yeah, there was a very slight neck roll, but the neck roll nonetheless. Right, so will we see 100 from the All Blacks? Still a minute and a half to go. Minute and a half to go. Dane Coles to throw this one in for the All Blacks. 4 points away from the 100 is the All Blacks. Taken by Whitelock now. Off the back they go. Kane out to Anton Leonard Brown now. Just up over the 10 in the middle of the field of Italy. Scott Barrett takes it up again for the All Blacks. Roy Gart now. Back it comes again for the All Blacks. Now Damian McKenzie cuts back on the inside up to the 22. He's brought down. Now Roy Gart again. It's Whitelock. Whitelock up over the 22. In the middle of the field, Roy Gart again. McKenzie out to Sam Kane. Just 15 meters out from the try line. 30 seconds remain. McKenzie, Dane Coles, out it goes to Hardy Sevilla with just a little step out to Dane Coles, but the ball comes into the hands of Italy now, and it's Pagerello. Now they're going to try and run this from their own try line. Garbisi out to Ignacio Prex, and Ignacio Prex with a kick downfield. Who's going to be there? Damian McKenzie is back for it, and somehow stolen by Ignacio Prex. And here they come, Pagerello, Garbisi again, just between the 10 and the 22 of the All Blacks now. It's Cannoni who takes it up. Pagerello again, Garbisi out to Fiber. Now it's carried up here by Zuliani, just up over the 22 on the far side of the field. So Angie Capuzzo out to Nema. Ball pops out, Pagerello again. What can Italy do? Can they finish with a flourish here? Pagerello, Garbisi again, Ioane out to Dogu, cuts back on the inside, gets the pass out to Ioane, and Ioane's going to finish it for Italy in the right-hand corner on the near side of the field. It's a try to Italy, and the All Blacks are denied the 100. 96 points to 15. With a conversion to come. Never gave up. Ran that ball from their own try line was Italy. And they came away with a consolation try. Well, Damian McKenzie just unable to collect that ball. And from there, Ignacio Brex took it in. Dogwu had a run in it. Ioane, the man of the moment there. Oh, might have been into touch though. Let's just have a look again. This might not be a try. Let's have a look. Oh, foot in touch, I think. There's a foot in touch from Italy, and this try might be disallowed. Let's just see what they've decided here. But yeah, either way, the try, it seems, is going to stand or not. Is it? No. Well, bit of confusion. Don't know if the try stood or not. Yeah, the try stood, so Ioane gets the try. So at least there is a consolation for them. And Garbisi will convert that one straight through the middle. And 96 points to 17. A 79-point blowout for the All Blacks tonight. And yeah, this one has a little bit more significance to it as it's tier one against tier one. And full time here, 96 points to 17. And what a massive performance from the men in black today. But well done to the All Blacks. Not able to get that 100 bit of what do you call it at the end, but at least a consolation try there to Italy. I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thank you again for the great support tonight. See 670 people now, just by the blink of an eye, who's tuned in tonight. So thank you so much for the support. I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to do the game between Fiji and Georgia at 6 o'clock South African time tomorrow. That's the game that I've got scheduled for tomorrow. And then obviously on Sunday, we do have the Springboks up against Tonga. So until then, guys, thank you so much for the support. This is the Rugby Guru. Until next time, cheers for now.